All right, good morning, guys. It's Kaitlyn and Maria. We are here with Habit, Skills, and Attitude on Tuesday, September 28th. And today we are going to talk about gathering referrals. So I know you guys all have access to, the success manual and all the tools online, but Maria and I were talking yesterday and we decided that referrals are an extremely important part of our business and we don't think they're quite talked about enough. So we wanted to just dive into, exactly what gather referrals is all about. So there's a few ways to go about this. So first way is if the person doesn't buy. You guys, it doesn't matter if they don't buy or not. They went through your whole demo. They sat through it because they know that what we do is important, okay? So when you get through, you just want to say, no worries. I totally understand that this isn't a fit for everybody. About 50% of the people that we talk to actually pick these products up. But if you don't mind, just doing me a favor, who do you know that is a really nice person that I can go talk to next? The hardest part of my job is just getting in front of people. So, just pulling at their heartstrings, making them feel a little bit of sympathy so that you can get in front of their friends and family. You also want to ask really good, I guess you would call trigger questions, like, who do you know that's a single parent? Who do you know that just lost a parent from COVID? Who do you know that has cancer that runs in their family? Who do you know with a long line of heart problem history in their family? Who do you know that has kids that are just all sorts of wild and crazy and they're definitely some sort of accident prone? So, you're just hitting those trigger questions so that they can start thinking, oh, yeah, I do know those people, because like Maria and I were talking about yesterday, you sit down with somebody and they go, oh yeah, I'm a huge member of the community. I go to church. I know all these people. And then you get to the end and you say, who do you know? And they go, oh, I really don't know anybody. And it's like, no, we know you do. So at that point is when you're just going to want to start to really just pick their brain, really get them to open up a little bit with little questions at a time. Who are your favorite people to sit next to in church? Who do you go to lunch with at work? Who's your next door neighbor? And then guys, the way that I find this to be the easiest way to work referrals. So say you're at a Verizon Wireless and you just got done demoing the manager and then the employees. You want to go back and just say, hey, I know you guys have different districts, but who are your favorite 3 managers in this district? And what are their names? Because then they just gave you guys 3 names, 3 really strong referrals that can get you into 3 different of the same exact company that you were just at. Then you just want to say, hey, which location is that at? And you don't need to ask them a bunch of, deep information, because once you get their name and which place they're at, all you have to do is go to that location, say, hey, how's it going? I was just talking to Gina, your district manager over at 2 Notch location, and she mentioned that you were super friendly, really awesome. Want to come check it out for myself. How you doing today? And just jump right in. You guys, referrals don't need to be a really complicated thing to get. They are really easy if you work them the right way. So you want to make sure that you're just asking, who do you know that's really nice? Who do you know that works the other locations? Who do you know that, is your favorite coworker from the job that you were at before this? So you're asking for people that they know right off the bat are nice. If they, seem a little bit hesitant with giving you referrals right off the bat, no worries. That's where, and you guys, you don't have to do this, but I find that it definitely helps to get their wheels turning. When I first started, I definitely offered a lot less, but now I say, you know what, no worries. Just know that for every person that you send my way or that you refer me to that picks up a policy of any type, I'll send you a $25 gift card of your favorite place. Most people choose Amazon, but it's whatever is best for you. And then they're like, oh, no way. It's like, yeah, you rub my back, I'll rub yours. So, who are the first 5 people that come to mind? And then just pen to paper, just like when you're asking for their account information. And you just sit there and stare until they give you a few. And if they don't, no worries. Just ask them to pull up their phone. You know, who were the last 5 people you had a text conversation with? And just remind them, you know, whether you sold to them or not, hey guys, this is something that everybody deserves to at least see, because maybe it's not a fit for them, but you never know who in their family or who they know, who in their circle of friends could really use this. Now more than ever, guys, people need our products. Seriously, the amount of people that I've talked to, I mean, last week or 2 weeks ago, Blake and I were at a Jiffy Lube, and this guy was like, where were you last month? We were like, wow, what happened? And this guy, Harrison, he was like, well, my mom, she got diagnosed with COVID, went into the ICU, and she died the next day. And she didn't even have a life policy. They had to put all their money together, everything they had, just to bury their mom. Guys, that's the reality of this stuff. People don't know it exists until we show up. So you want to make sure that when you're getting referrals, you paint that picture for them. Hey, I'm not telling them that you told me that they were going to buy, nothing like that. It's just giving them the same opportunity I gave you. Because now, even if you didn't purchase, you know that it's an option. You know that this is something that you can show your friends and family. You know that down the line, you know, if your life situation changes at all, you have my information. You know that you can give me a call. So who are the first 10 people that come to mind of people that you really care about, that you think that they're really sweet people and that they'd be willing to just give me a listen? Because remember, I get a lot of credit just for showing it to you. And guys, that's absolutely true. A lot of the bonuses that we have are based on the number of demos that we do. So you're absolutely right when you're telling them, hey, I get credit just for showing you what we do. So just to reiterate, guys, ask those trigger questions. Make sure that you're saying, hey, who's a single parent that you know? Who is a young person that you think you know, is all sorts of accident prone that needs a proper backup plan? Who's somebody that really loves saving money, that is an awesome person to talk to? Who do you know that just lost a family member to a really bad illness? Who do you know that has cancer in their family, heart problems in their family, has seen somebody get COVID really badly or pass because of COVID, or knows somebody that's been in the ICU because of COVID? Who do you go to church with? Where's your favorite place to eat lunch? Who do you get your hair cut from? Guys, you don't want to straight up say, all right, who are 5 people that are going to buy this? Because they're going to say, oh, I don't know anybody. You want to make this as easy for them as possible. Just, hey, who are the first few people that come to mind of people that are really sweet, people that are willing to talk to me, people that are open-minded just like you, people that are really friendly and have a great smile? You know, I surround myself with nice people day in and day out. I don't do business with people that aren't. So guys, you just want to make sure that they understand that this is not you telling them, hey, Maria, your friend John told me that you were going to buy. Here I am. Let's sign you up. Like, that is not what we're doing here at all. It's just getting a foot in the door, because we all know that warm leads are far easier and more likely to buy our product because they were sent by a friend, because people buy on the opinions of others. So even if that friend didn't buy, you just go in and say, hey, this is what Maria loved. They don't need to necessarily know that Maria didn't buy it, but you can write out exactly what Maria loved, because whatever she loved, chances are they'll love too. So guys, just keep that in mind. We're not asking for people that are 100% gonna buy, because you never know who that next referral may send us to that leads us to our next person that really, really needs this. So just make sure that you're focusing on getting as many people, but as many awesome people. We're focusing on people that are nice. We're focusing on people that are easy to talk to. Just make sure that you're asking simple questions. Who does your hair? Who do you get lunch with? Who is the daycare worker at the church that you go to? Who takes care of your kids during the day? Guys, just make sure that you have an arsenal of those questions. That way, when you've got a person who's very prominent in the town and they tell you, I don't know anybody, you could say, no worries. Who watches your kids? Who does your hair? Because you know that they're not hermits. You know that they know people. But I would say the biggest one is definitely, who are the managers of the other branches? Who are your top 5 employees? Who are your favorite people at the location downtown? Make this as easy for yourself as possible, because guys, the more referrals that you gather, the easier and the more enjoyable that this career is going to be, because all you have to do is then walk in there and be like, hey, Marie sent me, how you doing? She says, hey, she wanted to know how you are. And then their guard is down because they know that somebody that they know sent you. Does that make sense, guys?
Yeah, that's awesome.
Wow, Maria has a full page of notes. Yeah. Guys, does anybody have any questions or anything at all to add?
The only thing I would add is you can ask about competitors. So if you go into like an electrical company, for example, like something like that, you could say, who are the other electricians around here? Or you could do that thing that Van always talks about, like ahead of time, make a list of like all the electricians, all the restaurants, and kind of keep it in categories. And then if someone's really like, I straight up can't think of anybody, then you can hand them the list and be like, okay, who do you know at this business and this business? And sometimes having a visual is kind of helpful for people. But you did a great job, Kaitlyn. That covered a lot of things that even I hadn't thought of before.
Well, thanks for your input. Those are also really great ideas. So awesome. Anybody else want to add anything else? All right. Well, in that case, I hope you guys have a terrific Tuesday. Go have some tacos tonight and hit the field hard. And remember, just go out there and have a great time, guys. All right. Bye.
Bye, guys.